Look at the size of this cup. I could take a bath in here. Oh man. So much better this way. Oh man. Look at the interior. So, wow. We got a few chocolate bars to take back. Karen's going to give them as gifts. We'll see how many make them as gifts. I think some of them are going to wound up being eaten in our house. Welcome to Destination Eat Drink, the travel channel for foodies. I'm Brent Peterson. I'm an American living in Portugal, except today we are in Bruges in Belgium. And we're right by one of the canals here, and as you can see, these boats are floating by. You can take a little boat trip around the canals if you like. It's a beautiful city, so it's a good way to see the city. Today I want to talk a little bit about some of the things that you can get when you're coming to eat in Bruges, and chocolate, of course. You're in Belgium. So we're going to try some chocolate here in Bruges. Went to this place called Chocolate Brothers. It's right in the middle of the city. And I got 3 different little pieces here that just caught my eye that I found interesting. First one is this little horse. I just like the shape of it. It's a chocolate horse, dark chocolate, of course. So it's a praline. Hazelnut. Yum. So, maybe that's a different kind of nut. Maybe it's not hazelnut. Anyway, when you hear the word praline, you might think of something different. When we lived in Austin, there was this lady from New Orleans who used to make pralines. Southern pralines, you know, with the nuts and with the caramel and all that stuff. That's not what praline is in Belgium. Praline just means chocolate-covered ganache. So, and in Belgium, typically the ganache on the inside is not as gooey and runny as you might get in American chocolates. So that's the praline. When we were in Ghent, we did a video about chocolate, and one of the famous chocolates here is little candied orange slices covered in chocolate, like the shape of a worm, you know, like long and skinny. But this place had full orange slices dipped in dark chocolate. So, oh man. So much better this way. I like that. And then finally, she said this is lemoncello. Yes, it is. You can taste the limoncello. It's going to be a good day here in Bruges. Delish. This is Dumont Chocolatiers. Is a famous chocolate place here in Bruges. They got a couple locations, and they're in the Chocolate Guild, so you know they've got good quality chocolate. I just got a couple little pralines. So this is called a dark praline noir. Nope, that's the mint. Tasty. You see the mint filling? This is the noir praline. And I got this shaped like a windmill. I thought that was cute. Delicious ganache on the inside. Tasty stuff, and really popular. This is a good place to look for when you come to Bruges. This is Jean Leclerc Chocolatier, and this place, they have the chocolate, they have the pralines, they have chocolate bars, but they also have a ton of candy in there as well, which is kind of well, I wouldn't say unusual, but the amount that they have in there, that might be a little bit unusual. So we got a few chocolate bars to take back. Karen's going to give them as gifts. We'll see how many make them as gifts. I think some of them are going to wound up being eaten in our house. But then for now, I got a couple of snacks here. This is a little praline. I have no idea what's in it. The guy behind the counter, I just said, pick one out for me. Just your typical ganache in there. And then Karen spotted this chocolate covered cherry. Oh, it's got little jimmies on the bottom. Cute. Nice sour cherry in there. And it goes everywhere. But it's worth the mess. Well, this is what you come to Bruges for, the old buildings, and this one's plenty old. This is the Basilica of the Holy Blood. This is I think a 13th century church, so really old. You can go inside. There's some cool artwork in there, old artwork. They said some from the 14th century, some carving. At least that's what they said. But what you're really here for is to see the vial of Jesus' blood. Allegedly. I mean, that's the legend. There's some debate as to how it got to Bruges. Some say that it came from Jerusalem during the Crusades, maybe. Others say that it came from Constantinople, today known as Istanbul, when it was the capital of the Byzantine Empire. Who knows? And, you know, these relics are very, very important to the Catholic Church. So, you know, you go into a church and you'll see a finger of this particular saint or a leg bone of that particular saint, and blood of Jesus in this particular church. So it's very important because back in the day, pilgrims would come to these churches to see these relics. And when they would come, they would give the church money. So it was a way for the church to keep going monetarily. And when you travel around Europe, you'll find these relics in all kinds of strange places. So you go in there, you're not supposed to take pictures. There's a stern-looking priest sitting behind the vial, making sure, I guess, that no one takes pictures. There it is. Check, we did it. This place is called the Chocolate Line, and I wanted to come here, even though they're not in the guild. Has a really, really good reputation, and looks like they know what they're doing. On the inside, you can see their operation, at least most of it. They've got their chocolate tempering machines are going. They've got their roaster in there. You can see where they roast the cacao beans, and they've been around for over 30 years. So they're very well respected, and their chocolates looked amazing. Plus, they had funny stuff too. They had like chocolates in little pill bottles called chocolate pills. Good for what ails you. They had chocolate lipstick, you know, so funny, jokey things, but also what looked like really good chocolate pralines. So, what did we get? Well, the one I got is Piedmont Dark. So, of course, from Piedmont, they have to have hazelnut in it. That's where Nutella's from. Hazelnut and chocolate go together in that part of Italy. Tasty. Look at the little pouch that they give you to go in it. And then this one is called, I forget, something about death. I don't know. But I don't know if you can see this, shaped like a skull. And it's all dark chocolate. Oh. Raspberry ganache on the inside. So, tasty. Like I said, they're not in the guild, but folks here at the Chocolate Line, they do a good job. All right, this place is called Sukerbuyc, and you know it's good. They've got they're part of the guild, the Chocolate Guild, and the chocolates in there are absolutely stunning. You know, one thing that I've noticed about the chocolate places here is that, especially ones that are in the guild, but all the high-end ones, the chocolate is universally good. They all use high-quality chocolate. They all know how to temper it properly. So the chocolate itself really tastes good. How do they wind up differentiating themselves is by the different flavors that they offer or the different designs that they offer. And these guys have some of the coolest flavors and designs. If you want alcohol ones, they have whiskey. They had one that's Bloody Mary. I didn't try that one. And then they also have these cool flavors and designs. So what do we get? They had a banana one. I just thought this was so cool. There's some banana flavor in it. This one is called Max, and it's shaped like a race car. And they have a bunch in there that are shaped like race cars. Like you can get a box of chocolates just of race cars. I think it was like 12 euros. This one has peanuts in it. Peanut praline. Yum. And then, speaking of flavors, this one is passion fruit. And first of all, design, simple but beautiful. Oh man. Look at the interior. So, wow. So if you've ever had like a raspberry truffle chocolate, this is similar to that, but made with passion fruit. So flavorful and delicious. I don't know, man. We've had some great chocolate. This could be my favorite. Really, really good. Plus extra points for having a chocolate shaped like a banana. So cool. Couldn't do a video in Bruges about chocolate without getting some hot chocolate, and this is the most famous place in Bruges for hot chocolate. It's called the Old Hot Chocolate House. Next door, they've got a chocolate shop, and you can get, you know, your pralines and stuff like that, and all kinds of shaped chocolates and candies and whatnot. But you come next door into what they call the tea room, and you get your hot chocolate sit down. Now, here's how they do it. This is so interesting. You choose on the menu the type of chocolate that you want. This is totally geeking out for chocolate nerds. They've got Ecuadorian chocolate. They've got chocolate from Costa Rica. They've got all kinds, Ugandan chocolate. They've got chocolate blends. And you choose your chocolate, and then they bring it over in this cup, and you pour it into your hot milk. So, is this cup made out of chocolate? The cup's made out of chocolate. Oh my God. Can't get over it. They give you a little whisk, stir it up. This particular one I chose was Costa Rican, 64% cacao. So it's not as rich as some of the other, or robust as some of the other chocolates. I think one was like 80% cacao, something like that. That's going to be really freaking strong. Okay, milk is super hot, melts quickly. Look at the size of this cup. I could take a bath in here. There you go. When you use really high quality hot chocolate, you get a great hot chocolate. Surprise! You know, how many bad hot chocolates have you had that just taste sweet and don't really have much flavor of chocolate, or it's just overbearing, the like chocolate syrupy taste? This is actual dark chocolate. They also had several milk chocolates that you can choose from as well. And look at this. I mean, come on. Give you a little biscuit and a little piece of chocolate to go with it. So good. Oh, a little chocolate on the end of on the side of the cup here. Got to make sure we get 100% of our chocolate in there. So this has been great. I mean, Bruges is really well known for its chocolate. All Belgium is known for its chocolate, and It's well worth it. So if you're coming here, make sure that you get some chocolate. I mean, Bruges can be a little overwhelming at times with all the tourists. I mean, it is so crazy busy here with tourists. Everyone wants to come to Bruges, but it's worth it. Hunt out, look for these chocolate places, and I think you can, you have a little piece of chocolate, kind of smooths you out a little bit, mellows you out, and you can deal with the tourist crowd. If you like what you see, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. You can also check out my foodie ebooks at buymeacoffee.com/destinationeatdrink/extras. My name is Brent Peterson. See you down the road in a big old vat of chocolate. Oh, perfect thing to warm me up. Wrap my hands around this and just go. So good.